101 Mobility is a company that installs mobility and access equipment for people who have various disabilities. Sometimes they simply can't walk up and down stairs. Sometimes they're confined to a wheelchair. And most of what we do is we retrofit homes and businesses so that people with those disabilities can regain their freedom and independence in their homes and communities. Several years ago, we started looking into franchising as the right way to scale our business for the long term. We really knew nothing about franchising. None of us at the company really had any experience with that. And so we researched a number of firms that help small companies figure out how to franchise their business. We found the iFranchise group after speaking with a number of different companies and selected them to help us with that project. Really, the iFranchise group helped us get our franchise business launched from really A to Z. They helped us with the initial planning, with consulting on how to set up the business, how to design the program, the various elements of the franchise program, what types of support we offered, the pricing for the program, etc. And then once the design was complete, they helped us put together sales materials, operations manuals, training programs, really the entire package that we needed in order to launch a professional franchise business. There was definitely some things that stood out in the work that they did for us, specifically some of the advice that we got early on about how to set our program up and how to avoid kind of common pitfalls around setting up a franchise program. Years later have proven to be extremely valuable and worth every penny we paid for that advice. Details about how we went about setting up our program and managing our program that we would have just never known to think about had we not engaged them and brought in their expertise. We've been franchising for just a few years now. We have well over 100 franchise territories that we've awarded. We're really emerging as the leader in the industry. No way that we've been able to grow that quickly, opening corporate locations on our own. Just the resources and the management bandwidth that would have taken would have held us back. And so moving in the direction of offering franchises and setting it up right from the start was definitely the right decision for us, and it definitely got us to the scale that we have much more quickly than we would have done. We would have been able to accomplish without going the franchise route. And that really all started with the effort that we worked on with the iFranchise group. Several years ago when we engaged them, we had just a couple of corporate locations, and we've really grown into a nationwide footprint since that time. I recommend iFranchise Group to emerging franchisors frequently. I felt like the work that they did for us was invaluable in really helping us set our program up from the start. And we do continue to work with iFranchise Group from time to time on various special projects. A good example would be a few years ago, we had them help us put together the bylaws for our Franchise Advisory Council. So we were setting up a group of franchisee advisors who are going to help us, make decisions for our company, and the iFranchise group really helped us put that template together. And so that's one significant project we've used them for, but we do keep in touch and utilize them for advice and projects from time to time on an ongoing basis.